Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the channel. We are pulling cards today for January the 21st. I'm going to be pulling one card for each house, or excuse me, for each sign. So if you know your sun sign, you get a little tidbit of information. If you know your sun, your rising, and your moon, you get a little more. And if you know all your planetary placements, you can get a pretty good idea about what's coming up during the day. Okay, let's just get started. Thank you for commenting down below. That puts you entered into the contest for this month. And Aries, what you have is the Ten of Clubs showing up in reverse. Ten of Clubs in reverse is just telling me that there's some type of responsibility that you would normally be carrying today that you're putting down. You're not moving forward with that responsibility, at least not for today, Aries. Next up, let's look at Taurus. We have the High Priestess showing up here. Taurus, you're just going to be, for those of you who don't know you have psychic abilities, you may be seeing evidence that you do. Now, for those of you who do know that you have psychic abilities, then you may be having some undeniable manifestations that tell you that those psychic abilities are actually increasing in power, that you're increasing in sensitivity. So we like that. That's fun. The other way that this could be coming to you is you could be going to a reader. For the minority of you, I feel like that's coming out. For a lot of you, this has to do with your own psychic abilities. If you do go to a reader today, hey guys, pick me. Just saying. All right, shameless self-promotion over. Let's look at Gemini. Queen of Cups showing up in reverse for those of you who have Gemini placements. This just tells me, why is this not focusing? Maybe can I make it focus better manually? Ooh, that does not look good, does it? That looks worse. Okay, well, I guess we'll take that. All right, so anyway, Gemini's Queen of Cups showing up in reverse. This is telling me that you guys may be really tempted to have an emotional explosion today. And so emotional explosion is generally caused whenever we've been putting up with something for a while and we've been trying to pretend like everything's okay when really it is not. And so finally, this is going to be like the last straw on the camel's back that throws anybody who has Gemini placements. It can throw us over the edge to where now we're just blowing up like an emotional volcano. So we want to be careful if we notice that energy coming in, that explosive energy. We want to step back, give ourselves time to breathe, and then we really need to deal with whatever this issue is where we're just kind of grinning and bearing it in a more healthy way. Don't do that while we're so upset, but we definitely need to confront this issue and get it hashed out. Okay, so that's for Gemini. Next up we have Cancer. Cancers, you guys have the Four of Cups showing up in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse is just telling me that you guys are, you have experienced some disappointments, definitely. But you're not letting those disappointments get to you. What you're doing is you're focusing on the opportunities that are still in front of you and working with those and moving forward with them. Good for you, Cancer. We like to see that energy. Next up, we're looking at Leo. So Leos, you guys have the Ace of Clubs. Ace of Clubs just tells me that you guys have some type of new, inspiring, happiness-making idea, energizing idea. Now, when the ace comes in, it is just at idea level. We're not seeing a lot of action actually today. It's going to be up to you what you do with this idea. Okay. Now, that was Leo. Next up, Virgo. Nine of Clubs showing up in reverse. This just tells me that there's going to be something that you're not prepared for that happens today. I feel like some of you realize you're not prepared for something that's coming in. For others of you, it's going to be a little bit more of a surprise. But something that you're not prepared for, just because you're not prepared for it does not necessarily mean that it's bad. Okay? So let's not automatically go there. It could be a delightful surprise. All right, so that was who? That was Virgo. Next up, let's look at Libra. Libras, you guys have the Star card showing in reverse. This is telling me that something that you were hoping for, you're not so sure that you have as good a chance at getting that as you thought you did. And so that hope may be deflating a little bit today, Libras. How stubborn are you? Scorpios. Six of Clubs showing up in reverse. Six of Clubs in reverse just means that there's something that we're doing that not only benefits ourselves, but also benefits other people as well. And nobody else really seems to be noticing. It's going unnoticed and unappreciated. Okay, that's for Scorpios. Next up, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, we have the Emperor showing up in reverse. Is this you, Sagittarius? No, it is not. So this is somebody in your sphere of influence that you're interacting with today. I feel bad for you. My Emperor is my guy who has, and it could be a guy or a girl, it's my person, I guess I should say, who has strong narcissistic tendencies. So this is somebody that the average Joe, whenever they first meet them, you know, this person seems like the salt of the earth, really good guy or gal, you know, somebody that's just really down to earth and makes a lot of sense and logical, la da 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 da. Maybe even outgoing, happy, and cheerful could be as well. But the more you get to know this person and the closer proximity you have to this person, the more you realize that they throw fits if they don't get what they want, and they will do just about anything to get what they want. So not the most straight shooting type of person that we're seeing here. So this is somebody that you get the wonderful good fortune of interacting with today, Sagittarius. All I can say is try to keep that interaction as short as possible. These people have a tendency to run down other people's self-esteem. Nobody needs that. Do what you have to do with this person and then be on your way. That's what I say. All right, next up is Capricorn. Capricorns, you guys have the King of Swords showing up in reverse. This just tells me that you're feeling a little bit moody today. You're not exactly sure where some of these moods are coming from either, Capricorn. And so you want to, you know, be on top of that. Pay attention to it. Remember that exercise is a great energy booster. So if you start to feel moody or down or whatever, go ahead and take a walk. Go for a run. Go to the gym. Whatever. Get some kind of exercise in so that you can actually get your body sort of helping you and on your side to help pull your mind out of that moody place. Okay. Next up, Aquarius. Aquarius, you guys have the Four of Swords showing up here. This just tells me that you are taking a break from something. Now, typically for me, when the Four of Swords comes up, you're not taking a break because, you know, you're just calling into work and saying, hey, I'm going to take a mental health day. Have fun. No, this is more because there's something going on that's outside your control that's more or less forcing you into a position where you're not doing everything that you would normally do. I had this card come up for me one time to indicate whenever my computer was about to go toes up. I got this card earlier that morning, and then later that night, that computer just was overheating and wouldn't do much. So I had to take it into the shop. It's that type of thing. It can be, I've had it come up for a lady who worked in a warehouse who got a broken arm. Well, then she couldn't do everything that she normally did in the warehouse. So it's that type of thing where there's some type of outside influence that is keeping you from doing everything that you would normally do today, Aquarius. Okay? The silver lining on this is it does give you time to think about things you would not normally think about. And since it does that, it allows you the opportunity to have a deeper understanding of some things you didn't really totally get before, and it allows you to move forward in a more productive way on whatever that is. Okay, so next up we're looking at Pisces. Pisces, you have the Hanged Man in reverse. We like it in reverse. Doesn't he look joyful? I think he looks like he's dancing a jig, and he's doing so well. The spectators are throwing roses at him. We like this. This is a card that is actually a happy card. It talks about the idea that you had a situation that was making you feel a little bit stuck or paralyzed. You took the time to look at it from different perspectives and maybe even meditate about this, ask for Spirit's help in understanding how to work through this situation. And you've got your solution. You've got a solution that you like and that you can work with. So we like this card for you, Pisces. Yay! Thank you, everybody, for being here today and spending some of your precious time with me. I know you have a lot of choices with your time, so thank you very much. Thank you also to those of you who are ordering private readings and Reiki sessions from me and Reiki candles. And of course, thank you to those of you who support me by being here every day, watching me, and sharing these videos, commenting, and subscribing. It is because of all of you guys' support at every one of those levels that I get to do what I love to do for my living. So seriously, thank you very much. Everyone have a fantastic day. Peace out.